Okay, since it's been a while since I did a video on finding a diff ratio. Right, I've just put a clamp on one wheel so that when you turn the prop, the wheel will just stay there. So you hold that one still, put some tape on your axle. Now just move it forward so that the teeth are engaged on the pinion. So this wheel is at the bottom, and then obviously you mark it. That's at 6 o'clock. Mark that at 6 o'clock and mark that at 6 o'clock there. And then you turn it all the way around. Right, that's once, and then you see when your wheel comes back to 6 o'clock again. Right, that's twice. See, that's 2 times. That's just going over. Now that's about there. So that's gone a few degrees past there. Imagine that being a clock face and this was a quarter. That would be 2.5 out of, say, 10 points if it was all the way around. So you can see that is about 0.1 across. So, you know, it's just gone over. So that is a 4.2 or a 4.22 diff. Now, if it's a 3.89 diff, it would go 1.95 turns round. So it would get to there with the wheel at 6 o'clock. If it's a 3.7 diff, it would go 1.85 turns, so it would get to about there on the clockwise turn before the wheel got to 6 o'clock. So that would be that 3.7. That's a 3.9 diff. That's a 4.22 diff. Now, I'll show you how to do it on the floor. Now, to do it on the ground, jack up one wheel, put it on an axle stand. Put your tape markers, one on the prop, one on the diff with a little line on. You can lean over and just put that on. Put your marker on the wheel. And then turn the wheel. 1 full revolution. And you'll see, just as before, that'll come to that 4.22 ratio because it goes 2.1 times round the nose. And again, if your wheel is back there, it's a 3.7. If it's about there, it's a 3.9. Obviously, if it's one of the earlier cars, there's like 444 ratio, 450 something, or 477. But yeah, that's by the by. But you can work it out, or you can do 2 whole turns. And you can count how many turns it's on there.